What's up guys, my name is Shane and this is part 2 of the Common Grammar Mistakes series. If you haven't seen part 1, you can check it out right here. Now many students make mistakes in grammar which can easily be fixed. If you want to speak English well, you should learn the patterns of English. A pattern is a specific way of doing something. For example, I hear a lot of students saying things like, please wearing a mask, or please doing this. But this is incorrect and it's such an easy mistake to fix because normally after the word please we use a present tense verb. So we should say please wear a mask or please do this. If you learn these patterns, your grammar will get much better. Of course, there are always exceptions to the rules, but if you know the main patterns in English, your grammar will be correct probably 90% of the time. But don't worry if English grammar is confusing, because in today's video, we look at 5 common mistakes that you might be making and how to fix those mistakes. And make sure you watch until the end of the video because there will be a quiz to test your understanding. Are you ready? Let's go. Have you eat yet? Have you eat yet? What is wrong with this sentence and why? Well, we are using the word have, which means that this sentence may be a perfect tense, right? And when we use a perfect tense, we need to use a past participle. So this sentence should be, have you eaten yet? Have you eaten yet? If you remember this simple and easy rule that after have, we normally use a past participle and not a present tense verb, this can really improve your grammar. You see, grammar is easy, right? Now let's look at some other sentences with this mistake. The first one, have you take the mail to him? But it should be, have you taken the mail to him? Taken is the past participle for take. The next one, what have you do? The correct way to say this should be, what have you done? Done is the past participle of do. And one more, I have never seen anyone drink so fast. But it should be, I have never seen anyone drink so fast, because seen is the past participle of see. So just remember, after have, we normally use a past participle. Easy, right? It's a 4 years course. It's a 4 years course. Is this sentence okay? Why or why not? Well, this sentence is not okay. Why? Because when we use a duration to describe something, or when we use an amount of time to describe something, we normally don't use S with the duration. For example, 1 year course, 2 year course, 10-year course, 2-day course. So with this sentence, it should be, it's a 4-year course, no S. Let's have a look at some other examples. The first one, it's a 3-year course. Is this okay? And why or why not? This one is okay because we're using the duration to describe the course and we haven't used an S. The next one, my course is for 5 years. Is this okay? Yes, it is. Why? Because we're not using the duration to describe the course, we are just saying what the duration is. And the last one, it's a 3 days thing. It's a 3 days thing. Is this okay? Why or why not? This is not okay because here we are using the duration to describe the thing. So what we should say is that it's a 3-day thing. So just remember, if you're using a duration to describe something, to describe a noun, we normally don't use S. Do you like ice cream? Yes, I like. Is this okay? No, it isn't. Why? Because like is what we call a transitive verb. A transitive verb is a verb that we need to use with an object. For example, I like it. I like dogs. I like cats. Because if you just say to a native speaker, I like, He might be a bit confused. Like what? What do you like? Now, I understand that maybe in your language, if you just say I like, it's okay, but in English, it's not correct grammar. Remember, when you learn a language, stop translating from your language and start listening and copying native speakers. Okay, let's look at some more examples. It's my favorite thing. I really like. Is this okay? No, it isn't. Because we don't have an object. You need to say I like it. Studying English is really fun and I like it. Is this okay? Yes, it is. Because we've got an object. We said I like it. Did you like the movie? Yes, I did like. Is this okay? No, it isn't. Because, again, there's no object. So we need to say, yes, I liked it. Why do we use ed? Because the question is in the past. Did you like the movie? So our answer also has to be in the past. So just remember, normally after like, we need an object. Easy, right? Was the movie good? Yes, I enjoyed. Is this okay? No, it isn't. Why? Because it's the same as the previous example. The word enjoy is a transitive verb. So when we use this verb, we need to use it with an object. So the correct answer should be I enjoyed it or I enjoyed the movie. And again, I understand that in your language, maybe it's okay to say I enjoyed, but in English, it's not correct grammar. Okay, let's look at some more examples right now. I enjoy playing sport. Is this okay? Yes, it is because we've got an object. Sport is the object. Sport is fun. I enjoy. Is this okay? No, because we don't have an object. Sport is fun. I'm really enjoying. Is this okay? No, it isn't, because again, we don't have an object. So the correct answer should be, I'm really enjoying it. So just remember, after enjoy, we normally need an object. Easy, right? Everyone know him. Everyone know him. Is this sentence okay? No, it isn't. Why? Because everyone is considered singular. Because everyone is considered singular, we need to use a singular verb. Knows. He knows. She knows. It knows. Everyone knows. So why is everyone singular? Everyone is many, many people, right? Yes, that's true, but everyone is just one group of people. It's one group and it contains everyone. That's why it's singular. Okay, let's have a look at some more examples. Everyone want to go there. Is this okay? No, it isn't, because again, we haven't used a singular verb with everyone. So the correct answer should be everyone wants to go there. Everyone in the world want to learn English. What's wrong with this sentence? Again, we need that S with the word want. Everyone in the world wants to learn English. Everyone likes eating ice cream. Is this okay? Yes, it is, because we've used a singular verb with everyone. Everyone likes. Okay, we have learned about 5 common grammar mistakes in English and why those mistakes are wrong. So now let's have a little quiz to test your understanding. I will show you a sentence and I want you to tell me, is the sentence correct or not correct and why? Number 1, school's fun, I really like it. This sentence is okay because we've used an object, it, with the word like. Remember, normally when you use the word like, you need to use an object with like. Number 2, everyone wants to be a millionaire. This sentence is correct because remember, everyone is singular and wants is singular, so these 2 words go together. Number 3, school's fun, I really enjoy. This sentence is not correct because we haven't used an object with enjoy. So we should say, I really enjoy it. Or you could say, I really enjoy school. Just remember, normally when we use the word enjoy, we need to use an object with enjoy. Number 4, have you ever eaten there before? This sentence is not correct. It should be, have you ever eaten there before? Remember, normally when we use the word have, we need to use it with a past participle, not a present tense verb. Last question, question number 5. My course is for 5 years. This sentence is okay because we're not using the duration to describe the course. We are saying how long the course is for. But if we said it's a 5 years course, then this would be incorrect. The correct sentence in this case would be it's a 5-year course.